What if I told you that Tajikistan, a country few can find on a map, was recently labeled the most sinful? It's a claim that sounds shocking, especially for a nation known more for its mountains than for making headlines. It's a headline that grabs attention, but is it true? How did this quiet, often overlooked country end up with such a controversial title? Headlines often miss the real story. They focus on the sensational, not the everyday lives of people who call this place home. Today, we look beyond the label. We'll journey past the surface and into the heart of Tajikistan. Tajikistan found itself at the top of a list it never asked for, judged by numbers and statistics that ignore the human side. These rankings rarely capture the spirit of a nation or the complexity of its people. Our mission: uncover the reality of life here. We want to see what's really happening, not just what's written in reports. Is it truly a land of vice, or is there something deeper? What do the people here value, and how do they really live? I've seen many places misjudged by outsiders. Often the reality is far richer and more nuanced than any label can suggest. The truth is rarely what the headlines say. It's found in conversations, in daily routines, and in the stories people share. We'll peel back the layers, meet the people, and explore the traditions that define this Central Asian nation. There's so much more here than meets the eye. The most sinful label came from a study ranking countries by certain behaviors, but numbers don't tell the whole story. They can't capture the warmth of a welcome or the strength of a community. They can't measure hospitality, kindness, or the pride of a people who've weathered immense challenges. These are the things that truly define a nation. Let's leave preconceptions behind and discover the real Tajikistan together. Join me as we uncover the stories, the faces, and the spirit that make this country unique. Tajikistan is a country of mountains, its very soul shaped by the towering peaks that stretch across the horizon. Over 90% of its land is rugged, dominated by the formidable Pamir and Alay ranges, which have earned Tajikistan the nickname, the roof of the world. These ancient peaks have shaped its people for centuries, isolating communities and preserving unique languages, customs, and ancient cultures that have survived the test of time. Landlocked and bordered by Afghanistan, China, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan, Tajikistan sits at a crossroads of empires, where east meets west and history is written in the stones. Its history is rich, heirs to Persian civilizations, the Samanid Empire, and cultural icons like Rumi and Avicenna, whose legacies still echo in the region's poetry and philosophy. Conquered by Alexander the Great, swept by the armies of Genghis Khan, and later absorbed into the Russian and Soviet empires, Tajikistan's past is dramatic, marked by both turmoil and transformation. Independence in 1991 brought not only hope, but also civil war and hardship. Yet, through adversity, the Tajik people have shown remarkable resilience and unity. Today, most Tajiks are under 30, a new generation balancing tradition with modernity, eager to shape their own future while respecting their roots. The official language, Tajik, links them to a vast Persian heritage, connecting them to a cultural tapestry that stretches far beyond their borders. This blend of ancient roots, Soviet legacy, and youthful energy makes Tajikistan unique, a place where the past and present coexist in every street and every story. It's a nation rebuilding, looking to the future while honoring its past, with every stone and every effort a testament to its enduring spirit. To truly understand Tajikistan, you must see both its scars and its strength, its history of struggle, and its unwavering hope for a brighter tomorrow. How did Tajikistan get labeled most sinful? The answer lies in flawed studies that use narrow data, often out of context. These reports focus on statistics, ignoring the economic and social realities behind them. Tajikistan faces real challenges: poverty, reliance on remittances, and families separated by migration. But calling these struggles sin is misleading. They're symptoms of hardship, not moral failure. Tajik society is deeply conservative and family-oriented. Islam is practiced in a moderate, personal way, woven with ancient traditions. Family and community are everything. Parents sacrifice for children, and elders are respected. Hospitality is sacred. A guest is a gift from God, welcomed with open arms. Generosity and mutual support define daily life. The Sinful label misses the warmth, dignity, and resilience at the heart of Tajik culture. To know Tajikistan is to see a society built on connection, not vice. The reality is far richer than any headline. Life in Tajikistan blends the old and the new. In Dushanbe, Soviet boulevards meet modern cafes and young people on smartphones. In villages, families rise early, bake bread in tandoors, and work the land together. Tea, or choy, is the heart of hospitality. No visit begins without it, and the ritual of pouring speaks volumes about care and respect. Weddings are vibrant, multi-day celebrations involving entire communities. The ancient Mahala system organizes social life, offering support and resolving disputes. In rural areas, doors are left unlocked and children play freely. Trust and safety are the norm. Neighbors look out for each other, and no one faces hardship alone. The social fabric is strong, built on respect and shared responsibility. Life may be simple, but it's rich in connection. The reality is a far cry from the chaos suggested by a sinful label. For travelers seeking adventure and authenticity, Tajikistan is a hidden gem of raw, untouched beauty, waiting to be discovered by those willing to venture off the beaten path. The legendary Pamir Highway, often called the Roof of the World, is one of the world's most spectacular road trips. It winds through breathtaking mountains, dramatic gorges, and remote villages where time seems to stand still. The Fan Mountains, with their crystal-clear lakes and lush valleys, offer endless opportunities for trekking, adventure, and immersive homestays with local families. Hospitality in these remote areas is truly unforgettable. Meals are simple, yet shared with immense warmth and generosity, making every guest feel like family. Tajik cuisine is hearty and comforting. Plav, a fragrant rice pilaf cooked with meat and vegetables. Kurutab, a beloved dish of flatbread soaked in a tangy yogurt sauce, and the sacred round bread called naan, which holds a special place at every table. Bread is never cut with a knife, and always treated with deep respect, symbolizing the heart of Tajik hospitality. Travel here means embracing the unexpected. Delays and detours become opportunities for connection, laughter, and reflection with locals and fellow travelers. It's not about rushing from site to site, but about slowing down, immersing yourself in the culture, and discovering the stories behind every face and place. The landscape is vast, the pace is slow, and every encounter, whether a friendly greeting or a shared cup of tea, is meaningful and memorable. Tajikistan invites you to let go of expectations, to breathe deeply, and to experience life in its purest form, surrounded by nature and genuine human connection. It's a journey that changes you, leaving you with memories and friendships that last a lifetime. Here, the true beauty is found in simplicity, heartfelt hospitality, and the powerful bonds formed over shared meals and stories. To truly know Tajikistan, you must listen to its people and their voices. I met Alishar in the Yaghnab Valley, where families returned after Soviet relocations to rebuild their cherished ancestral homes. In the Pamirs, a grandmother shared stories of war and survival, her voice filled with deep gratitude for peace. These stories reveal an unbreakable bond between people and land, a connection that's almost spiritual in its depth. The mountains are more than geography. They're protectors and keepers of memory and tradition. Personal histories here counter any negative label or stereotype. Tajiks have faced hardship with grace, holding on to family, community, and their enduring tradition. The true soul of the country is found in these moments: shared bread, children's laughter, and elders' wisdom. Tajikistan is not a statistic. It's a vibrant tapestry of resilience and warmth. These are the stories the world truly needs to hear and remember. We began with a question about a damaging label. Now it's clear. Tajikistan is defined by beauty, history, and human warmth. Its challenges are real, but its spirit is stronger. To connect, start by learning, read Tajik writers, listen to their music, and seek out their stories. Challenge stereotypes and share what you discover. If you travel, do so with respect. Stay in homestays, hire local guides, and support artisans. Your visit can make a real difference for families and communities. This journey is about looking deeper, questioning headlines, and finding the human stories that unite us. Tajikistan's people have much to teach about resilience and hospitality. share their story, and help reveal the true face of this remarkable nation. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep exploring the world's hidden corners together.